So today we got DJ Academics on the roster, man, and he's talking about Nicki Minaj and how she used to diss Lil Kim, and now that people are now calling Nicki Minaj old and washed up the same way she used to diss Lil Kim. Know what I mean? So we're about to watch this clip and then we're gonna get into it.
And it's more obvious in a woman than a man, but Nicki's 40, and Nicki don't look like she was 23 no more. Okay? Nicki's looking like the people she used to age shame. She used to call old. She used to dismiss. Nicki Minaj is looking like Lil Kim. And what happens now is that the same type of, you never gave them grace, so you're going to get it a million times fold. I see all the comments. She ain't going to address it. And the little deluded barbs, they're not going to address it. They're all, nigga, they're talking about Nicki like she built like me. Facts. That's how they talking on these comments right now. But is it really that? Nicki's a mother. You know, she seems like she's a great mother. But she's older and she's Asian and she doesn't have the same metabolism and also her body is different. And there's gravity and all these other things. You shouldn't shame her, right? But here's the thing. She shamed a bunch of other chicks. So people looking at her like, we can't talk about you. We can't talk about how you look now. So here's where I'm saying where Drake comes in. I think what Drake is saying about age, I think Nicki should have done. Like Nicki should, like, who was she going back and forth with recently? Was it Lotto? And they were like, yo, you a 40-year-old bully. They instantly went to her age. Nicki, I believe she should come out and reduce or try to apologize for the stigma because she helped create it. Nicki helped create a stigma around Asian women in hip-hop. And now she's the Asian woman in hip-hop. And everybody's looking at her and taking pot shots at her, criticizing every unflattering video angle that she might be in, while, you know, obviously she has real life going on. She has a kid and, you know, she's been perfect and so lit for so long. Like, why shouldn't she be able to have a moment where she could like really enjoy herself? But now when people,
yo, I don't know why DJ Academics always trying to compare his weight to another female. Like, he did the same thing to Christian Rock like a week ago, talking about some Christian Rock is getting bigger and she's built like him. Like, he be on some weird ish sometime. But I get what he's saying about the whole Nicki Minaj situation and Lil Kim. I remember when Nicki Minaj just came out, you know what I'm saying, she was hot in the game, fresh in the game, and she was throwing shades at Lil Kim, and Lil Kim was throwing shades back at her. And I remember on the Monster track, Nicki Minaj addressed Lil Kim by saying she's old, she's washed up, she's a has-been, you know what I'm saying, just straight up dissing her. And I think she was talking about her surgery, probably all the surgeries that Lil Kim had done. And she was just going in, man. And at the time, there was no competition. Like, Nicki Minaj was in an open lane. It was like open season because Remy Ma had gotten locked up at the time, I think. Missy Elliott was on her way out the game. And all the other female rappers that was in the game for a while, they wasn't really making music. They were basically exiting the game, and I'm saying retiring. So Nicki Minaj didn't really have any kind of like real competition at the time. And when Cardi B came out, it was a whole back and forth because people are saying she got jealous because Cardi B just came into the limelight. She's getting all this attention. She's getting hit after hit. And Nicki Minaj is not used to having real competition. So that's what the media has been saying. Like, when Cardi B came out, she had a real competition. So Nicki Minaj didn't like that. So if y'all remember, Cardi B was throwing shades. Nicki Minaj was throwing shades like back to back, you know what I'm saying? So he's saying, DJ Academics is saying that at the time when Nicki Minaj was just doing her thing, when she had no competition before Cardi B came out, she was throwing shades at Lil Kim and other older female rappers, saying they're old and washed up. So he's saying, like, when you're younger, you gotta show your elders respect, man, because you never know. So know that the media is doing the same thing to Nicki Minaj. Like, whenever she's in a video or taking pictures, like at a certain angle, people be making fun of her, taking shots at like whatever like flaws that she has. The same thing she did to Lil Kim. So I get where DJ Academics is coming from with that. And even Drake, man, Drake be showing respect to the OGs, the dudes that been in the game for a long time, because you just never know, when you get older, people could do the same shit back to you. So you got to be mindful. So I get where DJ Academics is coming from with that 100%. I mean, but I mean, y'all could get in the comments. Y'all could let me know what y'all think about the story. Y'all know what time it is. Until next time, y'all.